Hey, welcome to Dogtography headquarters. Today is an office tour. Come on in and join me and I'll show you around. Hey, it's Andrea Fleury, professional dog photographer. Today, I thought I'd change things up and do something different. Normally, I'm teaching you tips and tricks on how to take better pictures of your dogs and how to create more memories and do some special things. But today, I thought I'd take you behind the scenes of where I do my work every day and create the magic and just show you around my very pet-friendly office space and just kind of give you a little bit of behind the scenes. So come on, join me. I'm going to take you on a little bit of a tour. So I just recently changed my computer system. So this is the new Apple Studio monitor. I do edit all of my images using a Wacom tablet and the stylus. That allows me great control over an image, so that's just kind of what I prefer and how I like to edit. I am running my system off of the Apple M1 MacBook, which is fantastic. And this is new for me too, because I haven't ever worked off of a laptop connected to an external monitor before. And it's great because if I want to go to Starbucks and just like chill and edit some footage or answer some emails, I can just quickly unplug it and go. But I should introduce you to the two main features of my desk here. I have two beta fish. Over here I have Cuddles, named by my son Lincoln. Cuddles the beta fish, and over here is Neo, and I like to refer to them as my living stress balls because they definitely calm me down when I am, having a hard day or I'm stressed out. I love to watch them. And it was really important to me to have a very pet-friendly office, so I was happy to include these two aquariums as part of my desk setup. So they're right here with me. So I wanted to install one of these super fun cat walls above my desk because my cats are like little monkeys and they just love being around me and flopping on my keyboard and all kinds of stuff when I'm trying to work. So I kind of figured this might help entertain them and give them kind of like a nice cozy place to lay. So all of these platforms are like hammocks that they can sit in, but also it's enriching that they get to climb through it and scratch the post over here. So this was made by a company called Catastrophic Creations, and you can find them on Etsy. When I'm on a Zoom call, when the camera is here, this guy Bodhi is laying on this hammock and he has his foot like hanging in front of the camera. It's pretty cute, but kind of annoying also at the same time because they're just everywhere. But I love being surrounded by all my babies, and they really enjoy hanging out and lounging with me while I work. Right, Omi? So when I was designing my office, it was really important to me to be able to have like all my animals in the room kind of around me and just chilling and hanging out. So my dog Asher is very high energy Australian Shepherd. I still use a crate with him. So this crate here I got from Home Depot online. Asher really loves it. It does have like this on both sides, which kind of has like the metal feature. My kids like to joke and say Asher's in jail because they think this looks like jail bars, but it kind of does. But anyway, I still really like it, and everybody compliments this crate when they come in to see it. They think it's super cute. Asher really enjoys it. He's outside in the backyard right now, or he'd just be barking and being a hot mess in here, but he does hang out in here quite often and just enjoys a Kong or a snooze, a nap, whatever he needs. So this couch is probably one of my favorite features of my office. When I transitioned from working in my husband's office to working in what was our dining room, which has now been converted into my office, I wanted to have a soft space. So I call like my desk and my computer, that is my like digital space. I wanted to have a space where I could be comfortable, where I could relax, where I could sit, just comfortably with my laptop and be able to kind of put it up on a table and just answer some emails and do some things, be able to stretch out, read a book, think about things, decompress, de-stress. This couch I got from Urban Barn, and what I really liked about it is the like fabric that it's made out of. It kind of reminded me of like a poodle or something. Like, it's not furry, but it's got this texture to it, which I really enjoyed. And then this like shaggy furry pillow I really loved. And I liked the like calming neutral colors. It is super soft and super comfy. My husband actually lays on it probably more than I do, unfortunately. But it's definitely a highlight. Tricky problem with the color and pets is that, you know, it does mark up a little bit, but my cats surprisingly have not used it as a scratching post as much as I thought they would. But I think it's because I have a scratching post on the wall over there on the cat wall that you saw earlier. So they tend to gravitate towards that and they leave this alone. So this is kind of my nice, like, soft thinking space, and I absolutely love it. So this is another one of my organizational shelving units. So I've got some of my client files. I have some of these really cute image blocks, which I sometimes use as giving to gifts to clients. I have a little organizational thing here with a metal print. And down here, I have some stationery. So I'm really big at writing thank you cards to people, and they're cards that have the pets images on it. This is my NAS system, which is my backup for my main computer system. So it's what I back up all of my clients' work files onto. And then in here, in my top storage, I have everything I use to like package and wrap client orders, from gift bags to ribbon to tissue paper to scissors, tape, all that kind of stuff. And this section here is all of my camera equipment, all of my lenses, and my camera bodies and everything I need to actually, you know, take pictures with. This is filled with treats and dog toys and dog sounds and all that kind of stuff. My tool bag for when I'm helping hang artwork. And then down here again, I've got dog treats and dog toys and cat stuff on this side. So yeah, having all of this storage is like an absolute dream, because before I had it all in boxes just kind of stacked everywhere. It was a nightmare. So now it's nice and neat and organized. So this is one of the last pieces I've just added to my office because it took me forever to decide on what image I wanted to have in my space of my own all day long. This is what's visible behind me when I'm on a Zoom call or a client call or something like that. And I really find it handy to have behind me what I make and create, what I'm talking about most of the time. So this is Dash. He is one of my clients' dogs. And this image I actually took quite early on in my career. And I actually went back and re-edited it to make it into this like stunning, giant metal piece of art. So this is metal, and it is in a nice black float frame. And I try to do like minimalistic type framing, especially for myself and for what I like, because I find that it adds extra emphasis on the subject itself. And I really like the pretty warm colors. And to me, it's just calming. And I really like looking at this every day. So this room connects to my office. I wanted to have this room as a space where if I had to meet with clients or have a space where I, wanted to meet and just chat with people to do a consultation or whatever, if I can't work in the client's home, which is generally my preference. So we added some really nice French doors onto this room to kind of like separate it out from the rest of the house. And we just put in here like nice furnishings. I like having the bench here that my animals get to look out the window. And I really enjoy this fireplace. Is again, just another like relaxing place to hang out and to work and to entertain and have clients come over and sit and chat. So this is my logo for my business, and I really wanted it on the wall in my office somewhere. I'm very proud of it. This was obviously modeled after Asher, my Australian Shepherd. And this is a metal piece, and it was made by Metal Signs Canada. And I really love how my text just kind of wraps around the edge. and it kind of pops out from the wall. So there's like this cool little drop shadow effect going on. And you can see it like as soon as you walk into my office from the front doors. And I just really like it. And I like that the flat black kind of matches everything in the room. It's got all these like flat matte black accents to it. And I just really love to see it. I'm really proud of it. So here's another like shelf collection in my office. It kind of is a display piece as well. So this here is my folio box, and it is one of the things that I sell to my clients. It's essentially a box with a clear cover on the front that you can take off, and it contains like your portfolio of work that you can take out in a matted print, put this in a frame, put it on a shelf, or you can just simply display the box yourself on a shelf just like I am, and enjoy and then swap out your images as you like. And then the other thing that I have here as well is just some of my other smaller little pieces. And then I've yet to frame this, so I guess I should, eh? This is an award that I won from Animal Image Makers. It was a Judge's Choice Award for my Sophie's Last Sunset image, which we'll show you here. So this drawer here is another one of my absolute favorite must-haves for a photographer. It is my charging drawer. I'd show you the inside of it, but it's actually like a scary nightmare right now. But I have all of my battery packs, all of my charging cables. I have a big giant battery block in here, and I like to keep all my stuff in one place and charged all the time so that it's always ready to just grab and go. Definite need for any photographer, because we always have a ton of things that need to be charged. This is another piece that I offer to my clients. It is my album. So 25 images come in this album, and it's all custom made. So on the front, I have my logo and then the name of the dog and the location if the client wants it. This is like a nice luxury material. This album is made in Italy. So the whole thing is handmade in Italy. On the inside of the box, I always do like a digitized ink print of their animal's paw, which is super cool. And then I try to coordinate the cover of the album with the image in the box as well. This just lifts out with this cute little ribbon here, and you can pull the album right out of the box. And then on the inside of the book, there's just different spreads of the images from their shoot. And this actually is the same dog from the image that you saw on the wall in my office, but from a different shoot. So I've worked with Dash here a few different times. He's just so handsome and so photogenic that I just tend to use him over and over again for my model example dogs for different things. And this is my like sample that I take around with me to show clients as to what they could get and expect from the shoot of their own. So this is Bodhi. He was the first addition to our rescue family. He is 6 years old, and I got him when I was pregnant, actually, with my first son, Lincoln. And you kept me company, didn't you, Bodhi? He is very high energy and quite a character, which I have found every black and white cat to be that I've ever had. But right now he is enjoying cat school. We do cat school training together. And he's very smart, and he loves to bring me strange objects in the middle of the night. Right? Yes, and you cry a lot too, don't ya? So this is Asher. He's my almost 2-year-old Australian Shepherd. He definitely is posed for lots of pictures, which you'll see in this room, some of the images I took of him on the beach in the winter. One of them is an award-winning piece. So that's kind of fun to have in my own kind of little space. And yeah, so Asher likes to hang out here with me while I'm working. He likes to look at the window and sleep on the floor and chase my cats around and drive everybody crazy, because that's just kind of what he's good at doing. So this is Obi. He was also a rescue. He was turned into my husband's veterinary clinic around Christmas time 6 years ago. And he was a kitten. He was a newborn kitten that had actually been attacked by a coyote, and he had quite a bit of damage done to the skin on his back. I don't know if you can see it here, but he's got a lot of scars and missing a lot of fur on his back. So he's kind of, you know, just a little, he's got some flaws, but he's a very cool cat. He's very skittish and shy. He certainly is an appreciated member of our family, and we love him to pieces. Right, Obi? So this is Mortimer Mittens. He is also 6 years old, so I got all my cats in the same year. We called him Morty Mittens because he has some really special feet. He is a polydactyl cat, which means that he has extra thumbs or extra toes on his feet. And actually every one of his paws has 2, if not 3, extra toes. He definitely knows when mommy's stressed out or anybody's stressed out. He likes to come and say goodnight to everybody in the family every night before we go to bed. He's always by my side. He's so gentle, so friendly, and so calming. And he just, he's definitely a favorite of anybody that comes to our house because he's just so friendly and he likes to rub up against everybody and just, you know, he just tried to make friends, right? Right, Maury? So thank you so much for joining me today for my behind the scenes tour of my office. I hope that you enjoyed something a little different today, getting to know some of my animals and getting to see where I work every day and where I create things. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like videos like this and want to see more, come join us every Saturday morning where I launch a new video and help you take better pictures of your dog and create some better memories. Until next time, bye for now.